What's going on, you guys? So, earlier today, I heard that Canelo Alvarez vacated his WBA regular super middleweight title. The regular WBA title, not the super one. But I heard he vacated it earlier today for one of my boys. Before a lot of you guys even seen it on the bigger channels, I already knew. But I just didn't feel like talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's funny, man. Just like a month or two ago, I liked Canelo Alvarez, but I was, the fandom I had for him was slowly dwindling. You know what I'm saying? It just now, after the Kovalev fight, it's like, I don't really want to see this guy. But anyways, yeah, he vacated the belt. But what does this really mean? Like, who really cares? You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is what Canelo do. You know, he'll grab a belt from some guy. You know what I'm saying? When I say some guy, that means some guy that, like, who cares who it was? He grabbed the belt, and then he holds on to it for a little bit, and then he ends up vacating. You know, he lets the belt scatter like some Dragon Balls. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting really tired of Canelo Alvarez. He's the vacation king. You know, nobody vacate more than Canelo Alvarez, man. He's vacated more times than anybody. See, Floyd Mayweather, he's at the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really matter what he did. You know what I'm saying? He already proved himself long ago. You know, when Floyd was 29 years old, he didn't have it like how Canelo got it now. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez vacating belts and not fighting his mandatories and just doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. He's the money man. You ain't gonna tell him nothing. He knows it. But who cares? You know, who is he gonna fight though? You know, he got the belt at 175. He got the belt at 160. He's not trying to fight the Andres or the Charlos of the world. He definitely ain't about to fight no Eubanks if Eubanks somehow, you know, if Eubanks and Charlo get past their respective opponents, the Dennis Hogans and who was Eubanks supposed to fight? Somebody good. Korobov. And if they fight each other, he ain't gonna fight none of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be leveled up by the time they be ready to fight Canelo. They already leveled up. They fought the tough guys. You know what I'm saying? Demetrius Andrade, they're going to wait him out for as long as they can. You know, he's not going to fight no Caleb Plant, no Benavidez, nobody at 168. He's not fighting no Artur Beterbiev. Definitely ain't fighting no Beterbiev. He likely won't fight a Bivol. You know, still too young, still too fresh, still too hungry. He ain't going to fight no Bivol. So who the fuck is Canelo Alvarez going to fight? Oh, I'll tell you who. Maybe Callum Smith. Maybe. He vacated the belt at 168, but maybe, just maybe, Callum Smith looked it bad enough for Canelo Alvarez for him to be intrigued by fighting him now. Billy Joe Saunders looked bad enough for Canelo to be like, you know what, I think I could take that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go out there and look bad, look like shit, in order for Canelo Alvarez to be interested in fighting you. You can't be too good for your own good. You can't be a real challenge. They don't want to fuck the money up. Let's just be honest. That's just what it is, y'all. A lot of boxing fans act like they retarded, but in reality, the truth of the matter is, if Canelo Alvarez loses, there goes the money for the smaller guys outside the heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? Cruiserweights don't count, but outside the heavyweights, you know, if you're a light heavyweight, middleweight, anything like that, you have an opportunity to fight Canelo Alvarez, and they don't want to fuck that shit up. That's the money man. He's the guy that got all the juice right now. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy that got all the juice right now. So they're not about to fuck that money up. They're not about to put Canelo in there with a Charlo or Andrade. And let's just say Charlo or Andrade do beat Canelo Alvarez. That doesn't mean that they don't got enough juice to really just take it from Canelo. You know what I'm saying? They won't be the money man like that. They still won't be the money man. Canelo Alvarez likely will still be the money man. I think it'll take somebody like a Caleb Plant, a guy like Caleb Plant, in order for a guy like him to take the juice away. You know what I'm saying? A guy like Caleb Plant, y'all probably like, wow, why you say Caleb Plant? Well, why? Because he's a white American, you know, with black swag. So both of us gonna fuck with him. And then he can fight, you know, he can knock you out. He's a slick boxer. I mean, Caleb Plant is the guy, he's a star waiting to burst through the open door. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't gonna never get the opportunity. He's too young. He's just got too much of a chance to win. It ain't gonna happen. It just won't happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is with boxing. That's what it is with Canelo Alvarez. But who is he fighting next? I heard that he's fighting Billy Joe Saunders in May. You know, do we care about that fight? I don't know. Maybe before Billy Joe Saunders tested positive, we might have been intrigued by this matchup. Back when Billy Joe was on that nasal spray, he looked real good. You know what I'm saying? But now he hasn't been looking too good. It's just gonna be another fight, man. It's just gonna be another guy that Canelo Alvarez may stop with some weird little body shot, or it just might be some other weird fight that you know how it's gonna play out. We're bored of Canelo Alvarez. We are bored, man. We're bored. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you deliver us compelling fights. The Triple G fight was a good one. I give you that. You know, the Floyd Mayweather fight was a good one, but that's because of Floyd. But what other than that, what compelling fights? What fights could you really look back and be like, yeah, man, Canelo Alvarez, he put up some great matchups, some great fights. Nothing. He don't be knocking people out. The Kovalev shit was just bullshit. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So who really cares if Canelo vacates his belt? Who really cares? What is you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Canelo? You're gonna keep fighting the Saunders and the Callum Smiths of the world, these tired ass British fighters that nobody really care about? Or you gonna go fight some real killers that'll pique somebody's interest? They'll make a guy like me back on the bandwagon again. Because you can always win me back over as a fan. I'm not one of these guys who totally just disgustingly hate these guys. It's just that I'm not liking the way he's moving. You know what I'm saying? You ain't conducting yourself like a true champion. You're not conducting yourself like a guy who's the face of the sport. Now, I can see if it's Demetrius Andrade or Jamal Charlo, one of these guys, just arrived on the scene, but they've been around for years now, looking to fight you, dude, and you still over here dodging around and fighting these other guys who's looking beatable, man. I'm just not with it, man. But yeah, like I said, man, Canelo Alvarez vacates his regular WBA super middleweight title, but really, who cares? He's the vacation king. This is what's expected. Like, subscribe, Hodge Boy. Peace out.